In this video, we are going to explore how move towards nest function is defined. Along the way, we will recall some memory of how the nest question mark is defined and how to use facexy. So under the turtle context, we require every turtle to move, so we need the move function. If the turtle is not carrying food, so it will looking for food. If it carries food, then we will move towards nest. So this carrying food is a property of turtle. And this is a boolean because there's a question mark. If it is true, now we execute this function. Let's move to this function, see what it does. Basically, it asks ants to move back to nest, but how? First, under the turtle context, we will ask if the turtle is near the nest or it is not. It is at the nest or it is not. So we need this boolean variable. But how this is defined? We can recall it is from the toReports nest function. So we go there, have a look. toReports is to return a value and assign it to nest question mark. Because the nest question mark, so this is a boolean. So we assign true or false to it. But how we generate that true or false value? In order to represent the ant is at nest or not, we use the distance. We know that the nest is an area. So as long as the nest is an area, as long as the turtle is on the nest, is on the patch which is belong to the nest, we say the turtle is at nest. But how do we know? We can use the turtle's location. As long as its location is between, as long as the distance between where the turtle is and the original points, the original point is also where the nest originates. So as long as this two distance is within 5, and because we know that the nest is defined by the original point, which is 0, 0, and extending 5 units and forming a circle. So as long as the distance between the turtle and the original point, their distance is within 5, we say the turtle is at nest. So if this is true, we say that turtle is at nest. So nest question mark is true. Now we can come back. So if this is true, which means the turtle is at nest, therefore we can unload the food. Carrying food becomes false. And then once the food is unloaded, the turtle should be sent out to looking for more food. So it turns right 180 degrees, ready to leave the nest. So this is when the turtle is at nest. What if it is not? If the turtle is not at nest, which means it's moving towards nest, and it will also prepare some pheromone for himself or others to come back to trace the food source. So generate more pheromone, added 60 pheromone to its original pheromone value. And then you should keep moving towards nest to unload the food. The nest is at the original place, which is 0, 0 coordinates. So face xy for the agents to face original points. This is how we use face xy. So in this way, we define how ants move back to nest.